Hello everybody, welcome back to the show. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's close to my heart, narcissism. Specifically, why narcissists often play the victim. Have you ever been in a relationship where you felt like you were constantly walking on eggshells, where no matter what you did, it was never enough? You might be dealing with a narcissist. Relationships are supposed to be about love, support, and understanding. But with a narcissist, it's a different story. They crave attention, admiration, and control. And one of their most effective tactics for getting what they want is playing the victim. It's a way for them to manipulate you, control the narrative, and escape accountability. So, how can you tell the difference between someone who's genuinely hurting and a narcissist in disguise? That's what we're here to find out. Stick with me until the end of the video because we're breaking down exactly what narcissism is and why playing the victim is their secret weapon. Let's get one thing straight. Narcissism is more than just being selfish or vain. It's a real personality disorder that affects millions of people. Narcissists have a deep-seated need for admiration and a lack of empathy for others. They see the world as a stage where they're the star, and everyone else is just a supporting character. Playing the victim allows them to maintain control and avoid responsibility for their actions. They're experts at twisting the narrative to fit their own agenda. They might exaggerate their own suffering, minimize the experiences of others, or flat out deny any wrongdoing. And because they're so convincing, it can be easy to get caught up in their web of lies. So how exactly do narcissists manage to pull off this victim act? They have a whole arsenal of tactics. One favorite is gaslighting. They manipulate your perception of reality, making you question your sanity. They deny things you know they said or insist events happen differently. Over time, you doubt your judgment and rely on them for validation. Another tactic is guilt tripping. They make you feel bad for them, even when they're wrong. They might say, "After all I've done for you, this is how you treat me." This makes you feel responsible for their happiness, trapping you in guilt. Narcissists are also experts at playing the blame game. Nothing is ever their fault. They'll blame others for their mistakes. This helps them avoid responsibility and maintain their inflated self-importance. Story time: when victims become villains. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is all too dramatic, right? Does this really happen in real life? Let me tell you a story about Sophia. Sophia was a bright, successful woman who fell for a charming man named Justin. In the beginning, everything was perfect. Justin was attentive and affectionate, but as time went on, things changed. Justin became critical, making Sophia doubt herself. When Sophia confronted him, he accused her of being too sensitive. One day, Sophia found out Justin had been gambling their savings. When she confronted him, he played the victim. He claimed he gambled due to stress and pressure from Sophia. Sadly, Sophia's story is not unique. Millions are trapped in relationships with narcissists, unaware of the emotional abuse. Red flags: spotting a narcissist in victim's clothing. So, how can you tell if you're dealing with a narcissist in disguise? Here are a few red flags to watch out for. They always have to be right. Narcissists have a hard time admitting fault. They'll twist the narrative, deflect blame, and argue to the death to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. Also, they lack empathy. Narcissists have a hard time understanding or caring about the feelings of others. They might seem completely indifferent to your pain, or even take pleasure in your suffering. Cringe, right? They're incredibly charming at first. Narcissists are often very charismatic and alluring, especially in the beginning of a relationship. They know how to sweep you off your feet and make you feel like the only person in the world. They really make you feel as if you've truly found your soulmate. Breaking free, reclaiming your power. Escaping a relationship with a narcissist can be incredibly difficult, but it is possible. The first step is recognizing that you're in an unhealthy situation and that you deserve better. It's not your fault that you fell for their manipulation, and it's not your responsibility to fix them. Once you've acknowledged the problem, it's important to start setting boundaries. Narcissists thrive on control, so it's important to establish clear limits on what you will and will not tolerate. It's also crucial to seek support from trusted friends, family members, a therapist, or a relationship coach like me. Talking about what you're going through can help you process your emotions, gain clarity, and start to heal. But with time, support, and self-love, you can heal from the trauma of narcissistic abuse and create a happy, fulfilling life for yourself. Join me next time. That's all the time we have for today. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding what narcissism is to recognizing the red flags and taking steps to break free. Stay tuned for the next video as we delve deeper into the psychology of narcissism and explore the long-term effects of narcissistic abuse. We'll also discuss strategies for healing and moving forward after a toxic relationship. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other.